Good day, hi, this is Julie. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Junk Journal in July. I just spent the last half an hour looking for the prompts for Junk Journal in July because I usually have them sitting in front of me. And I tidied up the whole desk and thought I was just about to go through the rubbish bin to see if I'd thrown it away. And then I remembered it was in the back, wasn't it? I put it in the back. Yeah. So it was where it was supposed to be. I just forgot. Anyway, we've got that. Now, today's the 10th. I had a look at the 10th. I thought, well, maybe I'll just do today's. But time out? What do you do for time out? I don't know. I'm not, that's not, yeah, don't know. And I need to do all of those. So now I'm like overwhelmed because I'm too far behind. So I'm not too sure what I'm going to do. I'm just going to focus on doing my journal at the moment. And I'm just going to say that we're working in our junk journal in July journal. So anyway, I think I'll just get on with the journal, because if I get too caught up with how am I going to work Junk Journal in July into my Peter Rabbit book, it won't get done. So I think for me, the main thing about Junk Journal in July is to work in your journal in July. It's supposed to be every day. That's not going to happen. So I'm working in it today. And if we can tick off some of these, then we will. I can't see any other way of doing it. I'm not doing a video every day. That's okay. We will adapt and do what we need to do. So this is the book that I'm using for the words. So the first thing I need to do is to make sure the words, the story is going to be, there's enough pages, and we can do. Now, one thing I did think of is sometimes the words are on the back. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is rip this book apart. This is just a cheap book put out by a petrol station, a set that you would collect maybe when you purchase petrol. So I'm not too worried about keeping it, forever. I've got my beautiful original book to keep forever. And then we've got all those, so we can keep all those. We've got some titles, we've got an image, black and white. I'm not sure if there's black and white somewhere in here, so we can use that for that. Blank picture there. Okay, so now we're up to this page. So once upon a time there were 4 little rabbits, and the names were Flopsy, Mopsy and Cottontail and Peter. First thing, let's cut this down. Maybe I'll fold that and glue that down, and then that will flip over there. It's very white, I have to say. So what we might do is, I've got this blue ink, kind of like give it a blue edge and bring it into the middle. That's the plan. And so I'll just tip that in, I think, and get the story started. I was going to have the pages, like if I used a book like this, it's it's sewn in, so you can take the stitching out and turn them into pages in the book. But I knew that this book was glued in, so the pages were glued in, so that's not going to, I would have had to yeah, anyway, I didn't do it that way. It might have been easier though, I have to say. I won't put you through this next time, I'll just do it off camera, but just to show you that it'll look better, the blue tinge rather than bright white. I do want the journal to be kind of blue and white, because to me that's Peter Rabbit. This is obviously not a vintage style journal, so that's what will go there. It's not a huge difference, but it just takes away that bright stark made yesterday kind of look, because this is a fairly modern book. Well, maybe we need the title, do we, first? It'll have to go there. We can probably just use some washi tape, and I'm just going to use this pale washi tape. So there's really only one place for this, which is basically right there. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that there. Not going to fuss too much. Okay, so we've got the tail of Peter Rabbit, we've got the beginning of that. So now we can decorate this. So I'll have this one, which just fits under there. So I'm just going to pop that underneath, ink up the edge, and probably just put some, and I might just colour in a bit of blue just to make her dress a bit more noticeable. Okay, and we're going to add some colour to the flowers, centre of the flowers. Okay, and then I'm just going to watercolour this off so that it doesn't look like so much like colour pencil. Just add a bit of water to it, not much. This brush is not very good. Okay, and then we can stick that down. Okay, so she's hiding under there. Once I read the book, then that'll open up. It's a different picture to the one that comes with the book, but the one that comes with the book is this one with the tree and the rabbits, but they're not wearing their clothes, and I don't know, I prefer this one. So we've got Peter Rabbit and Flopsy Mopsy and Cottontail and the Mummy Rabbit there. So, of course, she was a single parent too, wasn't she? She lost that. Daddy Rabbit got turned into a pie, apparently. Oh, dear, dear, dear. So now what can we do on this side here? We can just do any kind of decorations. That part, I'll just put the bit of washi tape on there. I think the camera was off, sorry. And now I might just put this bit of washi tape along the edge because of that dot there. I think that will just finish off this edge. I like that better. Makes the page look a bit more contained now, since it's got borders everywhere else. And then I'm just going to have this little one, yeah, the little one, I think, just to finish off that page. And that ties in with the front, so we'll just do that. I haven't got any more of these. These are the only two pieces I've got left, so we'll just pop those on, and then that's the first page done. And then I'm going to make a layered tag for the next page, so I do feel like I have to catch up on the ones I haven't done. Okay, that's the first page with the story. Peter Rabbit, story, in and out, little picture. Simple, very simple. I know there's nothing nothing difficult about what I'm doing. So now I want to make a layered tag on here. I'm going to keep this here because I need it to go with it. So I like the idea of this one on there. So we're going to go with this kind of a circle theme, I think. That might be good. Let's do that. Have some sort of a theme going on. Pouring with rain out there at the moment. Alright, so this paper's quite thick. I think what I'm going to do is draw around this and then cut it inside that line. It's kind of like fussy cut. I don't know if that's going to work or not. And I'm trying not to be too, you know, precious about it. That's the idea. I need to cut inside here as well, and then cut that off, and then go inside there, and hopefully that will then fit inside there. Oh, yeah, perfect, without being too measury. All right. We've got the background of our first tag. Let's glue that on. In actual fact, this could be because this is quite thick. Rather than use this thick one, I'm actually going to use a piece of white paper. Now that I've done that, I'm going to put a border on here, which is for this white paper, because this is actually going to stick to the page. So I do not need it to be too thick. So stick that down and then cut around it, and I've got a border. I just like the white edge. Normally I don't, but I do because of the journal page. I am kind of having a blue and white theme, which is a little bit unusual, but I am going to do the edges first. Some blue to go with the white, just so it's not a stark white card. Just got some blue on it. So we end up with our first tag here like that, circles. I'm not going to decorate them just yet. I'm just doing the base cards. Might make a tag out of this one. Maybe we don't need to put them on a card. Maybe we just keep making smaller versions of this. Don't really know how to do this. I want to make a smaller version of that with the similar sort of dimensions. Okay. Okay, and now we just cut the tag off. Okay, that'll work. Sort of work. So if we don't cut the blue off. Okay, so we're going to put that with some white backing. Glue that on there. Give it a nice, slightly smaller edge, I think. Cut that round. So we want the next pattern paper. We've certainly got a circle theme going, haven't we? We were thinking of making that the pocket. Okay, sorry, but I forgot to plug my phone in when I'm recording and it died. So I had to go forward a little bit while it was recording, while it was charging. So I made these tags all with circle paper. And so that's going to be my layered tag. It's actually going to be one tag, kind of layered somehow. I can decide later how it goes, how it's layered. But the idea is that's going to go in there as a layered tag. And that's going to be my little tuck spot, which is some more of this paper. And of course I need the words. So I've got now run along and I don't get into mischief. I'm going out. And then she took a basket. So this is where she says I rung along, and so I could use that or the smaller version. And then there's there's this one too. So I've got a few versions of that one, and this is where she takes her basket. So they're the images for this section, running along. So it's how I do that. Now, whether I use the whole page, because that's bigger, run along, and then it's the next page is that one. So I might use these circles, because that's where she's saying, oh, these are the three here. We might use these three. So whether we stick them down, and then they're stuck like that, and I was thinking of having, let's just cut them out, it's easy to tell. Maybe that one's too big. Maybe we use that one, that one, that one, and we have that. Like that is what I was thinking. these little bits of, I wanted to use those, and maybe a little bit of white. And underneath there, I was thinking of putting see there's that one. I could use these stickers instead. That's where he puts the jacket on. Don't get into mischief. It goes there. Maybe we should use all the same. Stickers. So where's the, those two are the same there, sort of thing. I need the one where she's walking down the forest. I think I've got that one. Okay. Maybe we'll put that one on here. That one there. And maybe we've got a bigger one, or with her going, this one's a bit brighter. Digital's not that bright. There we go. Something along those lines. That one's kind of repeated. So that can go in there, I think. Like that. Let's just take some of this off. It's a bit big. They're possibly a little bit too big, these tags, aren't they? If you want to see more of the image, that one, I might have to do that one. I might do another one smaller for this one. Okay, so that's going to be the outside, and now we make one this size and trim it down. There's probably a much simpler way of doing this, I'm sure there is, of making these tags sort of the same but smaller, but this is this is the easiest way for me to do it. Now I was supposed to do this one first, wasn't I, and then the other one goes around it, so I've done it backwards this time. So we're having her there. I'm going with this one next. Like that. And this one goes there, goes on top. That's going there. And going in the wood. What's the other one? We've got, where's the book? Giving them the baskets is that one. We didn't do the tree. Then, now my mum don't get into mischief, and taking her basket. So we actually need 3 images. So we need this one to go on the tag. It's going on that tag there. Maybe we'll just have Peter Rabbit along here. It's actually too big. Let's just have butterfly under there maybe. There's these as well. Coming home, it's in the garden. Scottish radish. Oh, that's the ones with the basket. I think I like that one better, the basket, than that one. Okay, that'll be alright. And then just something small to go on here. Oh, I've got too much of that red now. Yeah, I was going to alternate it with some of this, wasn't I? I might break it up a bit. Okay, okay, something like that. Just a tiny bit of that there. Okay, still haven't got anything for down here, so just like that. Stick all this down. Sticker. Okay. And this one. It's going to go like that, I think. It goes over the top. Okay, weird. Okay. Should have made the doily go further round. Let's just see if we can add that in a bit now. All right. Now the question is, do we stick them all together as one piece or do we glue them onto the page? So it looks like they're tags that come out, which means I don't need to make this a fold. I'm going to cut that off then. And you know what I found out about this? It's a sticker, this blue card. So I'm going to stick these down and then I'm going to stick this on top and then it'll be a little bit less bulky. Okay, one layered tag coming up. So we're going to put some glue on that. Keep it in place as to where I want it. That one's coming there. I'd like it to come meet that one a bit more. Yep, there. So glue on that. A bit bit more glue on here. Under there. Get it all together. Cool. And then glue it down. Alright, now we've just got to get it in the right place so that it doesn't okay, let's go in there. Down a little bit. Sort of centralised, sort of straight would be good. Okay, cool. Now this one, what I have to do is peel this backing off, which I didn't know this was a sticker. I don't know where it came from. I think it's a sticker. Is this the sticker one? Yeah. See, look at that. Oh, I can keep that. Okay. All right. Now I might just put a bit of glue around the edges of this for this fake pocket. Yeah, it is a sticker, but you know, don't trust it as much. Because it's got a glue to this, so let's now put this in the middle here. I might just put something over here, a little surprise in here. Not so much. This is nice with this little flower. Maybe the flower and the butterfly. Yep, we'll do that. There we go. Little surprise collage. Just make sure it doesn't stick down to it. I can't believe it's taken me all afternoon. It's now dinner time. So I've done layered tag today. Wow, that's... I might finish this by next July. Do you think? Anyway, I'm happy with it in the end. It's taken me a while, but it's funny how I get there in the end, isn't it? Okay, that's what we've got so far. Let's tick it off. I've got to tick it off, make it look like I'm actually doing something. We've done layered tag. So yeah, I'm way behind and I'm taking way longer than I should, as I always do. But we now have the front done. The story has started and it continues. So we're getting the words for the story. So we're up to her sending the children, the rabbits, off to the... Don't go into the garden, she says somewhere. Where did she say? Don't go into the garden, because he went into a pie. I have to use the words from that book because the other books have been adapted and I don't like that. Okay, so that's finished. Layered tag, it's a permanent tag. It's sort of a faux tag now. Because you can't pull it out and write on it, because we don't write on our journals, so we're just gonna have a pretend tag. I actually got that idea from Mum. Mum had done that on one of her little pages the other day. So thanks, Mum, for that. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out Meg Journals on YouTube. There will always be a link below for Junk Journal July. Check out Leigh from Leigh's Art Studio. She's doing a video every day. So if you want to see each of these numbers, days, on time, on the right day, then please check out Leigh from Leigh's Art Studio. There will be a link below. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.